I've made many videos comparing different print-on-demand sites and telling you which one was my favorite, and as well as that, my opinion has changed over time. The more I use different sites, the more I like them for different reasons, and that is what I want to talk to you about in this video. I want to tell you my 2 current favorite sites for print-on-demand. I want to tell you what I like about them and also what I dislike about them. So, before we get started, don't forget to smash that like button with all of your power, like fully break your computer. And let's get right into the video. Without wasting anyone's time, I'm just going to tell you the answer. My 2 favorite print-on-demand sites at the moment are Redbubble and Merch by Amazon. Why are they my favorite? Well, let's start with Amazon with the good. The main reason why I like Amazon so much is it's a really customer-centric platform, customer-centric business, and they will always listen to the customer. And even though I'm the seller in this scenario, I love the fact that people will come to Amazon, potentially buy my products, and they will get incredible customer service from Amazon. If they need to return something, if there's a problem, whatever the problem is, they will get customer service at such a high standard that they will come back and buy more. Rather, on other websites, the customer service is it's a bit interesting, and you know, they don't really, it's not very good, to say the least. And with Amazon, it's so incredibly good. I mean, as a customer on Amazon, I buy stuff on Amazon, I've experienced their customer service firsthand, and I think it's incredible. And as well as that, Jeff Bezos himself has said how important customer service is to him. He finds customer service more important than competition. This is what he has said.
We had an all-hands meeting, and I said, look, you should wake up worried, terrified every morning, but don't be worried about our competitors, because they're never going to send us any money anyway. Let's be worried about our customers and stay heads down focused.
And I couldn't agree more. As soon as a company disregards customer service, I am done with them. As soon as a company literally disregards customer service, I'm out. I am out. Amazon is already so established. It's a proper company. It has so many people searching their company every single day. And as well as that, all the products have reviews, and it just feels like a much more legitimate, better company to work with. The product pages may not be the prettiest, but I'm sure Amazon have tested a whole variety of different pages to see which one converts well, which is another thing that I like about Amazon. Because they have such a huge infrastructure and such a big framework, they are able to test and able to spend so much more time and money investing in building up their customer base and making it a better platform for everyone, including sellers as well. They are improving sellers, the platform for the sellers as well. You know, they're adding more products. So you can definitely see Amazon are getting better and better. Now, a lot of people say the uploading process on Amazon is quite complicated and annoying, but I personally find it quite easy. And after doing 1 or 2 uploads, you get really used to it, and it's really easy. The only annoying thing is, you know, you're stuck with, if you're on tier 10 designs, 1 design a day, and you know, all the way up to whatever tier you want to go to. However, in a way, it kind of gamifies it. It makes it a lot more fun, a lot more interesting. And personally, I don't know why Amazon has done this. They've probably done this because they don't want just random people coming on their platform and bombarding it with like an algorithm that uploads 50,000 designs all in a day or something. This way, you know, it's a lot better quality control. So what's wrong with Amazon? Because not everything is perfect. I'm personally not the biggest fan of the small number of products that they actually have available to sell. As well as that, I'm not a fan that when you upload a design, if you want it on multiple products, it counts as multiple designs uploaded. So for people who are in tier 10, you can only upload 1 design a day. That basically means you can upload a design on a t-shirt, you can't then upload that design on a hoodie and then on, you know, a pillow. You are literally stuck to 1 design a day, and that I'm not the biggest fan of. Not necessarily 1 design a day, but 1 upload a day, and that I'm not the biggest fan of. And as well as that, I'm also not the biggest fan of the whole tier system. I know I said it kind of gamifies it, it makes it more fun, but on a personal level, I don't really like it because I wouldn't upload crap to Amazon. I know a lot of people would, and that's probably why they have it, but I wouldn't, so it kind of annoys me because I would want to upload a lot more designs than I can currently upload. But I mean, it's not the end of the world. I also think Amazon can offer a lot more in the way of the seller's back end on, you know, reporting and analyzing and all these different things. I've come from the world of Amazon FBA, and I'm still in that world. So I know full well that Amazon's website, Seller Central, where a seller would be able to view reports and inventory and everything, is so unbelievably detailed, and detailed to a point where it's just ridiculously complicated at this point. But I know Amazon have so much data, and they could share a lot more data with print-on-demand sellers and give print-on-demand sellers a lot more information about their sales, about their customers, about the reporting, all of it. But they kind of keep it a bit simple. Hopefully they're going to improve that over time. Overall, that's Amazon, and I do like them as a company, and I'm going to continue uploading every single day to the point where I'm in the big leagues with the big players selling lots and lots, because at the moment I'm not selling that much, and it's a slow process. Print on demand is always going to be a slow process, and I only recently started using Merch by Amazon because I got accepted, didn't use it for ages, and then thought, you know what, I'm going to start uploading now, and that's what I did. So I'm gonna, keep uploading every single day because it is one of my 2 favorite platforms. So my second favorite platform is Redbubble, and let's talk about the good parts of Redbubble, and then we'll get into the bad parts of Redbubble. But I personally really enjoy the upload process on Redbubble, and I know I never used to. In fact, I used to hate it, and I've even made videos where I said how bad it was. But since using it a lot more, getting a lot better at it, I actually find the upload process really smart, really easy, and really intuitive. I mean, the fact that we can upload one design and then kind of edit for each individual item that we're selling, each individual product, if it's leggings, if it's a tote bag, if it's a clock, you can kind of manipulate each individual one. I find that really, really useful. And as well as that, wow, Redbubble's range of products is ridiculous. I just think it's amazing. The amount of different products you can sell using Redbubble is really, really cool. As a customer of Redbubble as well, I've bought some stuff. I bought your stickers, I bought t-shirts, I bought various different things. I think it's very important that as a seller and as a customer, you go through the buying process. You want to see what your potential customers will go through when they buy a product from your store on Redbubble. So having actually gone through the process on Redbubble buying something, I can see that the journey, the customer journey is actually really good. It's really simple, it's very intuitive, it takes you to the next step. It's very, very clear, and they are very clear with when the item's going to be delivered. All of it, the price, the ship, all of it is just very, very clear, very easy to understand, and very easy to, go to the next step, which is what you want your customer to experience when they're buying your product. And I'm also a big fan of the Redbubble shops. I think they look quite sleek, quite nice. And as well as that, the collections, the featured collection, all of it ties in really nicely. And if you focus on your shop and you make it match and you make it look good, a bit like a good Instagram page, right, where people like scrolling because it's pleasing to look at. I feel like you can make a really nice looking Redbubble shop as well, and they give you the facility to be able to do that, and I really enjoy doing that. And the more I learn on Redbubble, the more I'll keep making more videos and updating you on what I think. But now it's time for the bad stuff. Ooh, the bad stuff. Well, for starters, I find the actual product page, the page where your product is being sold on, I find it very ugly. Very, very disturbing, very ugly. There's so many distractions, as well as that you've got all the products, of other people, if you scroll down, on your sales page. So I find that very, very annoying. The images are so huge, they do not need to be that big. The reviews are very small and they seem irrelevant. It could be a lot better, right? As a sales page, I feel like it could be a lot better. I mean, everything about the page, like I just said, the reviews, the images, it all adds up to why I feel like this page isn't very good looking. And this might only be one major bad thing, but I think it culminates into quite a big thing, because having an ugly page leads to less sales and leads to less conversions and leads to less money for you. Now, as a side point, another thing that I dislike, which I think they could add, which would be really good for their business as well, is Redbubble ads. It would be so cool to see Redbubble ads like Amazon do their ads. And I know a lot of you probably don't want this because you get into print on demand because it's free, it doesn't cost you anything, and if there are Redbubble ads, the people who can afford them will just completely outshine those who can't afford them, and in that sense, it's not really fair. But if they did Redbubble ads in a very smart way where only the first 4 products could be sponsored for a particular keyword and the highest bid got sponsored, that could be quite cool, because it would mean there's more space for all the other people on the actual search on Redbubble, and only 4 ads are being displayed. So it's not like the end of the world. I mean, it gives people who want to spend money a chance, and it gives people who don't want to spend money a chance as well, because it's such a small number of ads. A bit like Amazon, when you're searching on Amazon, the first 4 could be sponsored. Sometimes if you scroll down, the last 4 could be sponsored, the middle 4 could be sponsored, but it's not like every single design is sponsored, right? You can still have generic search results coming up with your designs. So I think it would be really cool if Redbubble did some form of ads. Hopefully they don't abuse it, right, and do ads and charge a fortune for those ads and then, completely destroy their website. But if they did ads really smartly, it could be a game changer for their platform. None of this, by the way, even addressed the traffic situation in terms of Redbubble and Amazon. Amazon and Redbubble probably are the 2 biggest websites in terms of print-on-demand traffic, Amazon being the biggest. Obviously, it's Amazon, but Redbubble are quite high up in the in the amount of traffic they actually get to their platform, which is really important for people like me and you. If we're selling on Redbubble and we don't want to spend money on ads or anything like that, having organic traffic and organic reach is so unbelievably important, and these 2 websites do it really well. Now, that's not necessarily the reason to pick a company because they get a lot of traffic, but it certainly helps make that decision. I'm sure there are more things, but for now, that is it. So I want you to let me know in the comments which is your favourite, Merch by Amazon or Redbubble, or do you use a 3rd website or 4th website that you think is your favourite? If your 2 sites are something that I find interesting, maybe I will then go and look into them, start using them, and potentially make videos on them as well. So please let me know in the comments down below, what are your 2 favourite sites? Thank you so much.